Hello, hello. This is Javon Brown with the Forever Getting Better podcast. And this is episode 15, which I'm recording on April 28th, 2024, which is a Sunday. And I have a bunch of thoughts that are running through my head right now. So I'm just going to start with the random one first, and then we're going to go to the actual subject of that. Yeah, the actual subject matter of the episode. But the other day, I was looking for toiletries and just trying to figure out what I wanted to get for myself moving forward. How do I want to take care of myself? Thinking about switching up. I like incorporating like some. I enjoy incorporating some sort of variety into my life in some way, shape, or form, and like that just makes me feel good. It's a very feel good thing for me, and so it can be very small. Just changing the kind of toothbrush that I use, the kind of toothpaste, experimenting and trying different deodorants, that sort of thing. So I purchased a different deodorant than I typically do the other day, and I also started to consider different toothbrushes. And so the thing is, I've actually been historically, like my entire life, I've used like $1 toothbrushes, just with soft bristle toothbrushes. Haven't seen the need for anything fancier. But then the other day, and when I say the other day, I mean like a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago when I was in Florida. I was hanging out with my cousin, and my cousin mentioned to me that he has an electric toothbrush, and he just like said to me like, oh well, electric toothbrushes just clean better. And the reason why I haven't made the upgrade to an electric toothbrush is because I just haven't seen the evidence to substantiate that or to support that. And yeah, like, do electric toothbrushes really work better? So like I went ahead and did like some light research online, and I saw a bunch of things that said like studies show that electric toothbrushes do in fact work better, but nothing that actually cited what studies showed that. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, both basic toothbrushes like manual toothbrushes and electric toothbrushes both work well when it comes to cleaning. It's just about the method and the like basically the technique when you're cleaning your mouth that matters more than the brush itself seems to matter. So like that's what it looks like right now, but further study is required. Anyway, yeah, so that was the tangent, that was the random thing. I'm definitely going to be looking into that more because oral hygiene is so important. Like, I don't know if anybody really considers this or really thinks about it much, but the thing is like we only have like a few orifices into our body, and like they're essentially portals to the insides of our bodies, and that's how things get into our bodies, whether it's food or fluids or sickness, viruses, bacteria, whatever. And so like we have our nose and we have our mouths, right? I mean, if you want to talk about like the spiritual and the psychological and like reprogramming and stuff, well, then you have your eyes and your ears. But if we're just talking about like tangible things that can actually make up your body and 100% dictate your both short-term and long-term health, it's your mouth and your nose. And the thing is, I mean, of course, you also have your pores, right? Like you can absorb things through your skin, but without getting like too deep into it, the thing is like oral hygiene is so important because like the things that go into our mouth directly affect who we are as human beings. Like literally when you eat something, it's then broken down by your digestive system, and then those building blocks are used to like either put muscle onto your body or to put fat onto your body and all the other things, right? Like you have like omega-3 fatty acids, which is a lubricant, and water, which is a lubricant. Okay, this is like such a long such a long tangent, but the fact of the matter is that like, yeah, oral hygiene matters. Like it's probably the part of your body that matters the most. Like if you get like fungi on your butt, it's not going to affect the health of everything else on you. The same way that like if you got fungi in your mouth, well then like you will internally get sick everywhere else because of that fungi or decaying tooth or gingivitis or whatever. Like you will ingest it and it will affect that, and then people can smell it, and like it'll affect your relationships. Like oral hygiene is super important. Okay, real subject though. So because of where we are with filming these episodes, it's been a little over, or recording these episodes, it's been a little over 2 weeks now. And the thing is that I'm starting to get a little bit of a data set. I wouldn't say that I have enough to make any like strong, hard conclusions about the direction of this podcast and where it should go, or even who it's serving, to its utmost or anything like that. But what I do believe, or what I do think, is that these episodes are providing some kind of value, because there are people who are listening to them over and over and over again, which I appreciate you for. Like, if you're one of those people and you're listening to these episodes, like, you're the real MVP. And if you're getting value from this in any way, shape, or form, like, please message me, whether it's on Instagram or texting me, or, which I shouldn't say my phone number on here just because of the platform. But if you are someone who has a method of contacting me, which you do, right, at JDB Media LLC, at Javon Dupree on Instagram, Javon Brown on Facebook, like, all of my social media profiles are public, so you should be able to find me. But if you can just find a way, or even on here, I think, like, on each episode, like on Spotify, it asks, what do you think of this episode, or something like that, and you can just leave a comment. So if you could, like, rate this or leave a comment, like, I greatly appreciate that. Okay, anyway, real subject, getting back on point. The thing is that I'm also starting to realize that there are episodes that are more popular than other episodes. So even when it's in audio form, there are certain episodes that are going to perform better. Like, it's not like somebody's going to listen to the first episode and then listen in sequence, right? Like a TV show. Like, that's not what happens with these podcasts, even though to me it's happening linearly in that fashion. The thing is that each one of these episodes has its own nuggets, and even if you listen to them out of order, there's still value that's going to be brought. And what I found is that some episodes perform better than others based on the contents of the of those episodes themselves, of those podcast episodes themselves. So the question is, and I'll require a larger data set in order to tell you exactly where this is going to go. And it's the same thing with social media. And in the very near future, if you've been listening, then you know, like, I've mentioned this a few times, like, a YouTube channel it already exists, but consistent content for that channel will be coming soon. And the thing is that once the larger data set has been produced, once more episodes have been produced and more people have listened, and I'm able to get more metrics, I can then dial in, all right, so what subjects are ones that people are interested in listening to, and which ones are not providing as much value. Based on what I saw prior to filming this episode and saw the other day when looking at some of the metrics, it appears to me as if the introductory episode where I explained who I am and my general insights on life based on, where I came from and where I am currently, which is episode 1, by the way. It's basically just about me. That one is one that provides a decent amount of value for the people who are listening. It kind of sets the tone, and so a lot of people enjoy listening to that episode. It's my most popular and has the highest watch time, or the highest listening time. And then after that, it's actually all of the episodes where I go really deep into some of the insights and things that I've learned in regard to into just subjects that really pique my interest. Kind of like how I talked at the beginning of this episode about oral hygiene and toothbrushes, even though I really didn't even spend a heavy amount of time talking about it. I'm fairly certain there will be some people that just completely skip this episode because I talked about brushing teeth for 4 minutes. But the fact is that episodes like that focus on that kind of subject matter, where I really kind of obsess over something for 10 to 15 minutes, those episodes tend to be more fruitful when it comes to average amount of listeners as well as listening time. So anyway, really interesting insight to me. And clearly, if you're listening to this episode, it should be obvious. The structure that I said was coming just hasn't come yet. It's still coming. It'll be here eventually, but that's not today. So anyway, this is Javon Brown with the Forever Getting Better podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you later. Peace.